Hey, my good people, welcome back to Real Talk by Liz Men Mental Health. This is where we speak unspoken and give men a voice. And today we are going to talk about something people and the society normally ignore: men and depression. Not the depression that you can be able to see it physically, but the one you cannot be able to see physically. Not the loud depression, but the quiet depression, the one that hides behind silence, anger, or the words "I'm fine." Most men will never come out and say "I'm depressed," not because they don't feel it, but because the society taught them that asking for help makes them weak. So they express depression differently. They don't cry, they shut down. They don't ask for help, they just keep quiet. They keep quiet and endure everything. And as a result, there are some signs. There are those signs and symptoms you'll be able to see or notice from a man who is depressed. And I'm going to talk about those signs and symptoms that you can't be able to see from a man who is depressed. And actually, you see these signs that people dismiss. They're actually signs that men, it's like men are crying for help. Huh? They don't talk, but you'll see the signs. And actually, you see these signs. These are kind of signs that people dismiss, are the kind of signs that men cry silently for help. Now, huwezi jua. It's like a way of crying. Unaona hata mtoto mdogo ama mtoto yote yule akiwa ana need help, he or she will cry. Utaona mtoto analia, anahitaji kitu fulani, ama maybe anasikia uchungu mahali. Hapo utajua this child needs help. But when it comes to men, they don't cry, they don't say anything, they don't talk. But you'll see those signs. They are silent signs that it's like, in a way, how do I put it? Let me just say, ni signs zenye zinahitaji help. Unaona? It's a way of them asking for help, but silently. And the one that will be seeing them, mtu yoyote hapo nje akiona, ataona it's like the signs, huyu jamaa is not okay. Unaona? And those are the kind of signs zenye zinaonyesha this person needs help. We have one sign, which is withdrawal. When we talk about withdrawal in men, it's a way that you find men staying quiet. They don't attend meetings. They don't, they I don't know how to put it. They avoid gatherings. They don't talk. They're just there. They isolate themselves from people. Unaona? And then we also have emotional numbness. Unapata there is a time he just stops laughing completely, or if he tries to laugh, it's like it's a forced laugh. Unaona? Yani ako katikati ya wanaume wenzake ama ako katikati ya marafiki and he cannot laugh. Even if they make jokes, hata jokes type gani they make there, that person will not laugh. That man will not laugh. And if you try to observe very well that person or this man, you will be able to notice that this man is not okay. You'll be able to notice that this man is going through something. Na akijaribu kucheka, inakuwa it's a forced laugh. And then we also have irritability and also anger. Unapata tu just a sudden anger, anakasirika tu all of a sudden, ama pia sometimes anakuwa irritated with something small, with something, yani tu vitu zile za kijinga anakuwa irritated. Na pia anakuwa tu na sudden anger, ni makasiriko tu. Lakini unapata pia sometimes he looks tired, but when you look into his eyes, he looks tired. Anakaa tu exhausted, na hiyo time ujue kwamba ametoka kupumzika, maybe ametoka kulala, amepumzika tu ile saa. But when you look into his eyes, you will find out that his eyes look so tired and pale, ujue this person is not okay. Unapata tu tena sometimes he just loses interest in things that he used to love. Unapata there is a time he used to love some things, hobbies we have, maybe he had passion on things, maybe vitu zingine hapa alikuwa passionate about other things, but inafikia mahali he loses interest. Hajisikii tena kufanya hizo vitu tena, hajisikii ku chase his dreams again, because you know what, he's going through something. Na if you force him to do that, itakuwa ataiharibu, ataweza tu kuiharibu. So it's better you just find out or find how to speak to that man, find out how to speak to him and ask if he's okay. Sometimes also you find him overworking. Unapata tu anafanya kazi tu like, yani just to avoid himself, yana ama how do I don't know how to put it, but maybe anafanya tu kazi to avoid being kuavoid tu kuwa irritated, ama kuavoid tu yani ajieke tu in a way that he can be able to forget other things, asikue distracted. So it's better afanye tu kazi ndio asikue anakumbuka those kind of things zenye zitamweka kuafikiria sana. Anakuwa tu like he's something else, not the normal person you used to know. Anakuwa is just a different person. So inakuwa very tough for that person. But the society do ignore that. The society will always see him like he's a weak person. If he's lazy, I mean if he is tired, they will always say he's lazy. And if he cries, they will always say he's weak. Those are the kinds of things that the society will always assume in a man. And you know, these men, most of them, they don't open up. They don't express themselves. They don't express their emotion. They will rather die with pain. They will rather die silently than going to tell people. And you know the reason why they normally hide their pain or even hide their depression? It's because they fear being judged. They fear people, the way people will call them. The people they trust will always call them their weak people. So they fear those kind of words. They fear maybe they are giving their families burden. And they always fear being judged and fear being misunderstood. They always tell themselves they can handle everything, when ukifuatilia vizuri they cannot. So things like that, those are the kind of things zenye zinafanya most of them wanaogopa sana kwenda maybe kujiexpress ama maybe kwenda kuomba help. So ni majukumu ya mabeshte ama let's say maybe family, friends, ama maybe tuseme tu any family member. It's your duty or it's your job to go and check up on them, because most of them are not okay. You should go and ask if they're okay. You should go and try ujaribu fuatilie uangalie how are they faring on, life yao inaendeleaje, wako vipi kimaisha, wako vipi kiafya. You should go and do that. Kuogopa huku kwote kuna maanisha maybe some days or sometimes back they tried to open up, they tried to express themselves to someone but they were dismissed. So they decided it's better I just keep quiet. They feel nobody will listen to them. So they decided, it's better I die with my words inside. I die with my problems inside. I'll sort them by myself, which they cannot sort themselves alone. They need a helping hand. Most of them also, they grew up with things or with words like, Be strong, don't cry. Huh? If you cry, if you ask for help, you are weak. Huh? Man up. Those are the words that created men who cry or men who die silently, men who suffer silently. And there are some things that happens when a man's depression ama depression ya mwanaume inakuwa unnoticed, haijulikani completely. Kuna some things do happen, and I'm going to tell you those things. You see, this is the part people never talk about. Pale ambapo umeona a man is depressed. Unajua hapo part ya depression ya mwanaume, when it's not noticed, when no one is noticing that this person is going through something, kuna some things huwa zina happen. And the things that do happen, unapata a man or mwanaume yote yule, he disconnects from love. Unapata he used to love so much, but now amejidisconnect to just from love. Sometimes again, unapata he becomes emotional distance. Anajidistance emotionally, but physically is just there, but emotionally he's not there. Watu wanaweza kuwa wanapiga story or is just a family gathering, but he is not there. You're seeing him physically there, but emotionally he's not there. Sometimes again you find out that he just loses his confidence completely. Hawezi akasimama mbele ya watu just to talk, or hawezi akafanya vitu he used to do confidently. He loses confidence completely. Again, he stops believing in himself. Yani hawezi jiamini kwamba I can do this, I can move on with this thing. He loses interest, and like he even stops dreaming. He had passion, he had maybe akona dreams, but he stops dreaming completely. So anabaki tu kwa hapo, he's just there. Like unaonanga ile mkebe haina kazi, he's just there. Imagine those are the kind of things that this man is really going through. And if you want to support a man who is really hurting, you don't need to fix him. You need to listen to him. Listen to him, give him a listening ear. Always be there for him to ask if he is okay. Be a safe space for him to be able to express himself. If he decides to express or open up to you, please be a hearing. Someone who can be able to hear to him. Don't be a judgmental tool. Don't judge his words. Even if he talks or tells you things that when you see them, you look them like it's just some foolish thing. No, please don't judge that. Try and listen to him and be able to help him. Na kwa kumsaidia ni kwa kumsikia. Unajua, the more he expresses himself, the more he opens up to you, the more he heals. Hapo ni polepole anajiachia vitu vingine, but akibaki na vitu mingi zimejikwaza ndani yake, itafikia mahali depression kills. Itafikia mahali this guy will just die instantly. And you will blame yourself because you are there, but you are not there for him. You are not there to listen to him. You are not there to be a safe space for him. Be a safe space for him. Let him be able to open up to you. Always say things like, you don't have to suffer alone. I'm here for you. You can talk to me. Those are the kind of words they really need to hear for them to be able to open up to you. If you are a man or even a woman watching this video today, just know that your voice matters. Your mental health matters. Your how do I put niseme suffering ama nini, it matters. Your voice matters. You don't need to keep quiet. You don't need to die with things inside. It's better you open up and talk to someone that you believe that this person can be able to listen to me, can be able to help me. Always talk. Don't die with things inside. It has been your host, Liz Men Mental Health. Till we meet again to the next episode. Bye.